Thank you for your support for women's health and for standing with Planned Parenthood against a dangerous and misleading campaign by those who want to shut down our health centers. Boo. These extreme activists are working overtime to stop any federal funds from providing life-saving care to the women of this community who rely on our local Planned Parenthood health centers right here in Bristol, Bensalem, Doylestown, Warminster, and Quakertown. Without this federal support, we could not care for many of the women who choose to come to us for quality, affordable health care. These women often have nowhere else to go, and we must care. We are here to say no. No to taking away family planning and birth control. No to taking away life-saving cancer screenings. No to taking away tests for HIV and other sexually transmitted infections. But any minute now, the people who want to shut us down and take this health care away from the women of our community will be right here in this shopping center in front of Congressman Mike Fitzpatrick's office to attack our health centers and the care we provide, and to applaud Mike Fitzpatrick and also Congressman Meehan and Gerlach, also from Southeast Pennsylvania, who voted to deny any federal funds to Planned Parenthood, even Medicaid payments. We are here today to set the record straight. Our local Planned Parenthood is about women's health, plain and simple. We provide our patients with the best care possible, and we are the only provider in Bucks County to offer this care for low-income women that is supported by federal funds. Let's also set the record straight about the deceptive tactics being employed by these extremists who are completely out of step with our community. They are trying to mislead the public about Planned Parenthood and who we are. They have a history of deception, as newspapers across the country have pointed out. Let's set the record straight. We care about women, and we believe strongly in the value of cancer screenings, testings for HIV and other diseases, and yes, birth control. Let's set the record straight. These people are willing to take all of this vital health care away from women and families in our community. This orchestrated and dangerous effort by these groups and extreme politicians in Washington, like Mike Fitzpatrick, is designed to bar Planned Parenthood from receiving any federal funding for any purpose. Yet a poll just a few weeks ago tells us that 70% of voters in southeastern Pennsylvania support funding of Planned Parenthood. The Penn Amendment to bar Planned Parenthood from providing health care services through any federal program will leave millions of women at risk for serious health problems, including undetected cancers, undiagnosed HIV infections, and other sexually transmitted infections. Ironically, these proposals will do just the opposite of reducing our nation's deficit and fixing the economy. That's because for every public dollar invested in family planning, taxpayers save nearly $4 in other healthcare costs. Tragically, by cutting preventive care and family planning, we will see more unintended pregnancies, not fewer. That just doesn't make sense.
A little bit about the patients we see. We see young women who want to be educated about birth control so that they can plan to be mothers. We see women and men who want affordable health care. We see women who are concerned about cervical cancer and breast cancer. In fact, 1 in 5 American women has visited a Planned Parenthood health care center. Over 90% of the care we provide is preventive. We check out breast lumps, we follow up on abnormal pap smears, we even treat precancerous cells here in Bucks County. We test for HIV, and that still kills way too many women. Our care saves lives, and this is what we do each and every day. And we do it for the thousands of women right here in our 5 healthcare centers in Bucks County. In our community, Planned Parenthood is the only medical care provider for many low-income women. If we were not here to keep these families healthy, they would have nowhere else to turn. We are the first and last line of defense for our patients.
My name is Amy, and I live in Bucks County. Yes, I am someone who has used Planned Parenthood for my health care, as well as someone who has been an advocate for women for a long time. Some people hear Planned Parenthood and they think abortion. Not so. I read recently that 7% of all services of Planned Parenthood Bucks County is abortion. So let's talk about the other 93%. 93% of the services, cancer screenings through pap smears, exams, STI screens, colposcopy, LEAP, breast exams. 93% of women, including me, have been served by Planned Parenthood's doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals. Women like me have needed the care and expertise of Planned Parenthood's healthcare providers. I originally became a patient at Planned Parenthood, like so many other women, because it was affordable. And I have stayed, like so many other women, because of the knowledgeable, professional, and compassionate staff. When I hear politicians and others speaking of ending all federal funding for Planned Parenthood healthcare, I hear them saying they don't care about my experience and needs, as well as so many other women across this country. An attack on Planned Parenthood is an attack on women everywhere. Yeah!